If you have watched my videos for a while, you know that one of the verses I quote often is Isaiah 26:3. Isaiah 26:3 is, "Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee." This is how you live. I say this often. You can live in perfect peace if you keep your mind on Jesus, off of yourself, off of your circumstances. The moment something troubles you about yourself or your circumstances or your loved ones or others, you give it to Jesus in your mind. You pray, you give it to him, and you refuse to worry about it because now he has it, right? That's faith. I mean, if you give something to Jesus and you continue to worry about it, continue to try to figure it out, you do not have faith. And in James, like I say, in James it says, like, if you ask anything of the Lord, if you don't believe, then you're not going to receive. Even the Bible says that faith is the only thing that pleases him. So really be thinking about that. But this is what I want to share with you. This is, to me, just today as I was thinking about this verse, the word thou just jumped out at me. It never has before. Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace. God will keep him in. Let me say this in a couple other versions, because I know some of you have a hard time with the King James Version. The NLT says, you will keep him. Oh no, I'm sorry. You will keep in perfect peace all those who trust in you, all whose thoughts are fixed on you. And look at this, I don't know, it's CSB. You will keep the mind that is dependent on you in perfect peace, for it is trusting in you. Again, the word you, that's God. God will keep you in perfect peace when your mind is stayed on him, when you are dependent on him for everything. That just blew my mind this morning. And then I looked up in the Strong's Concordance, what is perfect peace? In Hebrew, it's shalom. And the definition was safe, i.e. well, happy, friendly, also welfare, i.e. health, prosperity, peace, rest. Who would not want that? But God is the one. It's God's peace inside of you. It's not something you have to conjure up. I love this. And I want to, then he highlighted two more things with me. I love how he does that. He honed in on the word thou this morning, that he's the one that gives us perfect peace. And then, as I spent time with him this morning, he gave me some more things that I came across. Colossians 3:1-3. If ye then be risen with Christ, seek those things which are above, where Christ sitteth on the right hand of God. Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Christ in God. I came across it in my notes, because one day after I read this is what God put in my mind. This is why I say, when I say God speaks to me, I don't hear him audibly. I hear thoughts in my mind. And this is what I heard after I read this one day. When you seek those things above and set your affection on things above, your soul is protected from what is happening on the earth. That is so powerful. Isn't that perfect peace? When you're protected from the things that are happening around you in this earth, when you keep your mind on the things in the spiritual realm and the things above, that you set your affection on the things above. And one more thing I came across. This was actually from my journal on February 14, 2024. I always say ask God questions. Ask God all your questions and expect him to answer you. I do. Sometimes he answers me right away. Sometimes it's later. And I have questions he's not answered yet. And when he does that, I assume that I'm not ready to hear the answer yet. He's God, not me. But listen to this. This morning, this was actually Valentine's Day last year, February 14. I said, God, why did you create me? And this is what I heard. I created you for me, I want to spend time with you. I want you to get to know me. There is no one like me. I have dove's eyes, and they are solely focused on you. And this is why you feel like you are the only one when you spend time with me, because you are. It's just me and you, and that is why you need to also have dove's eyes focused only on me. This will keep you in peace. If you take your eyes off of me and look at yourself or around you, you will lose my peace. Isn't this something? Fits right in with what he was trying to tell me today. It's his peace. You will lose his peace if you look at yourself. What's wrong with you? All your struggles, all your weaknesses, you will lose peace, and you know you do. It's his peace. You look at the circumstances around you, you lose peace. Soon as something bothers you, right? The Bible says, let not your heart be troubled. As soon as something bothers you, give it to him. How do you give it to him? You tell him, Lord, take this. Lord, what should I do about this? Lord, I need you to help me. How should I respond to this? Why is this on my path? Ask him questions. And then ask him to take you to the other side of this. Take you through this. It's on your path for a reason. This is so good. This is so good. I think I'm going to end it here. I pray this has blessed you. You can live in perfect peace that comes from God when you keep your mind on Jesus. Off of yourself, off of your circumstances. Pray, give it to him, let it go. How do you let it go? You let it go in your mind. You stop thinking about it. Do other things when it comes to your mind. Just say to yourself, it's not mine anymore. Sing worship songs, read his word, do what you have to do. You have the power to think what you want to think. Say something out loud to help you let it go and stay in God's perfect peace. God bless you, children of God.